Hello Psychmates and welcome to Abnormal Psychology Review Quiz Part 1. Reminder, pwede nyong i-post ang video para mas marami kayong time mag-isip. At huwag kalilimutang mag-subscribe for more content like this. So ano pang hinihintay natin? Let us start! Number 1. Which of the following best describes trephination? And the correct answer is letter B, using a stone instrument to cut a piece of skull out. Pinapaniwalaan noon na ang trephination ay nakakapagpagaling ng may sakit sa pag-iisip at nakapagpapalayas ng masasamang espiritu. Pero sa ngayon, syempre ay hindi na ito ginagawa ng mga medical professionals. Number 2. Disturbances in emotions that cause personal discomfort. And the correct answer is letter A, mood disorders. These disorders involve disruptions in a person's mood or emotional state, such as depression and bipolar disorders. Sa ibang choices naman, there is no classification na identity disorders in the DSM-5-TR, which is yung current na ginagamit ng mga psychologists and psychiatrists. Pero ngayon, meron tayong dissociative disorders kung saan nandoon yung dissociative identity disorders, formerly called multiple personality disorder. Wala rin pong classification na manic disorder sa DSM-5-TR. Number 3. What was the explanation during the ancient Greek and Roman times for abnormal behavior? And the correct answer is letter C, balance of bodily fluids. During ancient Greek and Roman times, it was believed that abnormal behavior was caused by an imbalance of bodily fluids. This theory, known as the theory of the four humors, this belief was based on the teachings of the Greek physician Hippocrates, who suggested that mental disorders had natural causes. On the other hand, religious ideas and evil spirits are not the correct answers because the Greek moved away from supernatural explanations and instead believed that mental disorders had natural causes. Number 4. What is the most common mood disorder? And the correct answer is letter C, depression. Major depressive disorder is the most common mood disorder because it affects a large number of people worldwide. According to World Health Organization, around 280 million people have depression. Number 5. A group of disorders characterized by severely impaired cognitive processes. It is a disorder which involves disturbance of thinking primarily. And the correct answer is letter B, schizophrenia spectrum disorders. Schizophrenia spectrum disorders are characterized by severely impaired cognitive processes, disturbances in thinking, perception, emotions, and behavior. While personality disorders, neurodevelopmental disorders, and dissociative disorders can also involve cognitive impairments, they are not primarily characterized by disturbances in thinking like hallucinations, delusion, and disorganized thinking, as seen in schizophrenia spectrum disorders. Number 6. Which of the following correctly identifies the relationships among psychopathy, antisocial personality disorder, and criminality? And the correct answer is letter D. People with antisocial personality disorder may be psychopaths and/or criminals. This means that individuals with antisocial personality disorder could potentially be psychopaths and/or engage in criminal behavior. It is important to note that not all individuals with antisocial personality disorder are necessarily psychopaths or criminals. Tandaan natin na ang mga quantifiers katulad ng all, never, always, at only ay mga absolutes. In logical reasoning or argumentation, these terms may sometimes lead to fallacies as they leave no room for exceptions. Kaya kung gagamit tayo ng process of elimination dito sa tanong na to, tatanggalin na natin ang choice A and B. Number 7. A person with mild MR or mental retardation has an IQ of And the correct answer is letter B, 55 to 69. People in this range may have some limitations in learning, problem solving, and communication skills, but they can often acquire practical life skills and benefit from support and accommodations. Number 8. What part of the brain is affected in people with antisocial personality disorder? And the correct answer is letter A, frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is involved in executive functions such as decision-making, impulse control, and emotion regulation. Dysfunction in this area can contribute to the characteristic symptoms of antisocial personality disorder, including impulsivity, lack of empathy, and disregard for social norms and rules. Number 9. Which of the following is not typically classified under the same categories based on their psychoactive effects and potential for abuse? And the correct answer is letter F, antipsychotic drugs. The other options, A to E, are all types of drugs that can have psychoactive effects and potential for abuse. However, option F, antipsychotic drugs, are primarily used for their therapeutic effects in managing and treating mental health disorders. They are not typically abused for their psychoactive effects. And lastly, number 10, what type of disorder is ADHD? And the correct answer is, it is neurobiological disorder. ADHD, which stands for Attention Deficit or Hyperactivity Disorder, is considered a neurobiological disorder. This means that it involves abnormalities in the structure or function of the nervous system, particularly the brain. Research has shown that individuals with ADHD often have differences in brain structure and function compared to those without the disorder. These differences typically affect areas of the brain involved in attention, impulse control, and executive functioning.
Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Ito si Kuya Miguel Asidillo at nagpapaalala na laging uminom ng sapat na tubig at mag-aral ng mabuti. Hanggang sa susunod!